Yo, yo.
Dime a ver, bro.
Chilling, papi.
Aquí estamos, otro miércoles más.
You already know.
You know, the same place.
Getting ready for the show.
Yeah, we're getting ready. I feel like,
Trying to do some more.
you see, for whatever reason, I feel like, and this is like obviously unscripted, but I feel like it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Why?
You
Don't
feel
know.
like?
I feel like it's been a while.
Gotcha.
And I know we recorded like just,
Right. Last week.
yeah. It was like last Wednesday.
Because
And
we did a couple of sessions, that's why, last week.
that's probably why.
So it feels like we were very busy last week and then,
But then he's just like, oh no.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was just,
Yeah.
we recorded the same day.
right. And then we didn't see each other for a week, so.
That's probably
That
what
has
it
to do
is.
with it.
That's what it
That has
is,
to
though.
do
That's
with
what
it.
it is. It's not even that I miss like the show or anything like that, or
Right.
our people. No, I'm just kidding. I miss all our people, but I think it was you. Yeah.
Wow.
If I don't have you, you know what I'm saying? Around.
Well. If I don't have Jesus around. Amen. I got you. I know who you're talking about. It was big YU.
Hey, you see, Jay, you know, Joey, Jesus, is the same.
No.
I mean, you're supposed to
It's not
be, you know,
interchangeable.
you're supposed to be a reflection of Jesus.
Correct.
You know, so
Correct. That's correct.
if I'm missing you, it's because I'm missing Jesus.
You're missing. That's what it is. It's the beard, right?
I think that's what it is. It's like that's what
No.
it is.
So check it out, bro. I was looking at some houses this weekend.
Are you moving?
Right? No, not moving.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking around.
Oh, you're just looking around.
Yeah, just, window shopping. So, we check out this house or whatever,
Right.
and it has a chimney.
Nice.
So, I asked the realtor, I'm like, how much do you think that costs?
The chimney or the house?
The chimney.
Okay.
Chimney, right? So he goes, "No, man, nothing. It's on the house." I said, "Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one."
Oh my God.
Nothing. It's on the house.
It's on the house.
But another thing is too, I was thinking this weekend,
Yeah.
and I realized, man, I would never buy anything that has Velcro.
You won't buy anything that has Velcro?
Yeah, you know why?
Why?
It's a total ripoff.
My God. Do they cancel people on the radio?
Possibly.
Because we about to be canceled. No.
Man.
I like it. I like it.
Last one. What do you call a sad strawberry?
A sad strawberry?
Yeah.
I don't know. Strawberry milkshake?
No. A blueberry.
No, that
It's got the blues.
Oh my God.
Stop me while you can.
No. Like it's that one. That one went like south.
It went so.
Blueberry.
Yeah, blueberries.
This is a show for kids, man.
It is. It's for the whole family.
Okay.
You find them at.
So then they need to understand.
Yeah, you find them at Publix. Blueberries.
Why Publix, man? You should have said like you find it in the like local store
Look, it doesn't matter.
because they don't pay anything, huh?
One day, you gotta speak in faith.
So let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's tomorrow go to Publix.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ask for a sponsorship.
I mean, hey, like all we have to do is tell a manager that like send us a letter
Yeah.
and sign it by our boss,
Right.
and then we go.
And we go.
And then why not? You know what I'm saying?
Get that money.
You see, I feel like we haven't done that, and that's why we don't have enough
Probably.
enough sponsors though.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. Like the reason, why we here though
Why are we here?
today, like we here to prove that faith and fun are mutually exclusive. So let's go ahead.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Let's do it, my friend.
Let's go. What's happening, Relando family?
Que lo que mi gente.
This is your brother Joey.
And Gio.
Y estamos
Relajando.
en serio.
Ya tú sabes, this show is brought to you thanks to
Vibra Radio.
.fm.
Yes, sir.
Where music meets.
Ministry.
Yes, sir.
And where
Papi.
faith meets fun, apparently.
Absolutely. Oh, no. It's really fun, bro.
It's really fun.
Oh, yeah. You have to watch like Sundays. Like
Sunday Fun Day.
Sunday Fun Day. Listen to Sundays. We have an amazing word.
Yeah.
Crazy music. Fridays, we have every Friday new music.
Nice.
New music, like fresh out of the oven.
And weekdays.
Yeah, I mean weekdays
From
normal,
coast
like
to coast.
absolutely.
12 to 5.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Tune in.
And don't miss out.
No. If you miss out, then
You missed out.
you messed out. You have to wait for 10.
Right. And then Wednesdays.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You have to wait for 10.
Like right now.
I mean, if you right now listening to us,
Right.
you're in the right spot.
Correct. And it's either 7 p.m. or 10 p.m.
Yeah, but yeah. So it's either way.
Right.
Yeah. So you be 7 and I be 10.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because on the West Coast, it's 7.
And in the East Coast,
it's 10.
and in the East Coast.
Oh, the East Coast?
No. So it's like West and East.
West side.
East side.
East side.
¿Y el oeste?
West.
Oh, yeah.
West side.
I'm confused. It's
see what I'm saying?
north, south, west, and east.
Right. North, south, east, west.
Yeah.
It's just easier if you say
I
north,
praise
south, east,
you
west.
in this storm.
You know what's crazy? I was seeing somebody do like the whole crucifix thing. You know, the what is it? What is
Yeah.
it? What do they call that?
La presignación.
Right.
I don't know if that's in English, but en español es presignación.
Right. And you know what's crazy? They do north, south, east, west.
Well, if
That's
you Greek, like you do it like in the opposite way, like right.
No. So you start from the west.
No, up, down, and like that. So up, down, right, and left.
Yeah. So you go west, east instead of east, west.
This is west.
If it's a compass, right? North, south, east, west.
So then you west, east. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
west, east. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Catholic, they do it like east, west.
I wonder if that's why they say it in that order: north, south, east, west, because
Probably.
of the presignation or whatever you call it.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know what it's called because I've never been Catholic.
So you never presignation yourself?
No, joking around, but
Oh, Bobby, do you see? You have to presignate yourself. That's a covering.
that sounds very wrong.
Presignation? I don't know.
That sounds like impregnation or something.
Hey,
Which,
impregnation is not like como que yo te pongo el ojo and
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the word.
because I saw that
Is there a Greek
on
root?
on Twilight. In the last one when Belle had the daughter,
Yeah.
Jacob impregnated her daughter.
What?
So it's a weird thing like that normally I guess dogs do.
Oh wow.
And he had to wait until like, technically it's like they're made to each other. Like he put his eye on her
Yeah.
and that's it. It's like a thing.
So you saw like the whole series then, because I think
Yes.
that's towards the end.
Yeah, that's the end.
So
Yeah.
tú estabas entregado.
Bro, activado, bro.
So Angelique se fue y tuviste la serie entera.
No, we watch it together, bro. No, dude, Angelique left and I didn't watch TV at all.
At all. You went on a state TV fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
My wife is not here. No Netflix.
No Netflix.
Yeah, no.
No Netflix and chill.
No Netflix and chill. Well, I didn't know. I didn't chill. No, man.
Oh my goodness.
But you know who's chilling?
Who's chilling?
Our people.
Our
Our
people?
listeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're chilling right now, listening to Relajando. En serio.
Man, I thought you were gonna rap.
I thought about it.
En serio.
I thought about it. 'Cause
Okay.
There's like a flow.
Oh,
Relajando.
man, I forgot the name of the guy.
Relajando. Yo, that should be our jingle.
Wow.
Relajando. En serio. Relajando. En serio. Keep it simple. Con Gio y Joey. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my God, esa voz fue como la de enlace. Like we all like super like new and stuff like that and cool. And then with Gio and
Con Gio y Joey.
como Gio and Joey. Enlace 93.5. Whatever it is.
See?
I like it.
It has like a ring. It's a nice little jingle. It's simple.
So listen, if you're a DJ and you listen to us,
Yes.
go ahead and surprise us. Like whatever you think.
Send us what you think would.
Yeah,
would be
we need a jingle. So send us what you think.
Yes, we're going on 3 years. That's our goal.
Yeah.
Year 3, have a jingle.
Hey, I like
Be
that.
somebody.
Man, brother,
You know?
we don't even know them, and you like be somebody.
No, I'm
Like,
talking about us.
I'm sorry, mi gente.
Be somebody.
No, but if you home, you cooking, you driving, you just sitting, reading, or whatever it might be.
I wouldn't listen and read at the same time because then I would miss one or the other, right? But that's just me.
So what if they're actually reading the website and listening to the music?
That's different.
You see?
That's different.
Yeah, because you can do both. You can go to vibraradio.net.
Yeah.
Listen to our music while you actually, search the web and donate.
Right.
Yeah, once
Or
you're there.
listen to the podcast.
Well, yeah, no. At this point, if you're doing that now, you listen to the podcast.
Right.
Because it's 7 or 10.
Yeah.
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 7:10.
7:10.
7:10.
Tell me when.
Oh, muchacho. No, bro. A lot has happened, bro.
A lot has happened.
Yeah. No Allah. Like, Allah.
No. Yeah.
But he happened. He has happened.
Right.
But that's it. Right. He stayed in the past.
Yeah.
He didn't make it.
No.
He died and that's it.
The beard is no reflection.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, because they cannot see you. So
that's true. Well, maybe.
I mean, they can go to the, our Instagram or Facebook or TikTok and they can take a look.
Check us out.
Yeah, and see who's more Palestinian. No.
Arabian
Nights. Oh, you got muchacho.
Está yendo a Disney, bro.
Bueno, papi, que no hay más nada que hacer. No hay más nada que hacer, loco.
No hay más nada.
No, porque cada vez que prende la noticia, bro, there's a plane that crashed.
So, then think about the happiest place on earth.
Exactly.
Disney World.
No.
That's what they call it.
For real?
Yeah, they call it.
That place is not happy, though.
It's not happy?
You sweat, you walk, you get hungry, and then it's too expensive. And if it's raining, you cannot ride anything. You have to ride.
So you don't like the experience?
I used to.
And what happened?
And that's it. The magic left.
The magic died.
The magic died.
But the magic is still in Orlando.
I mean, yeah.
The Orlando Magic.
Dude, talking about the Orlando Magic, I told you, right? Like I had that experience to go to the Jaguar Stadium.
Yeah. How'd that go?
And bro, that's a unique experience though.
Really?
I never thought in my life that I was gonna be in an NFL, stadium. And
it's huge, right?
Bro, like huge. When I was like huge.
Yeah.
And then we like it was huge
stadium.
It was beautiful.
It was huge. I love all the seats, all the people.
I love my people of Jacksonville.
All the huge people in Jacksonville.
And next time, I need to make it to the Super Bowl. I'll be there.
Right.
I'll be there.
Because they've never been.
No, they've never been there.
Right.
We're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
But they played the Super Bowl there.
Yeah.
So,
bro.
The team has never been, but they played the Super Bowl there.
You see, I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, because they rotate stadiums.
Oh,
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
See, if you watched our Super Bowl show, you may have caught that, So
that's true.
Because we talked about what teams never made it either. So
yeah, no, we saw that. Yeah. Super Bowls.
So
go in there, check it out.
Yeah.
YouTube.
So you went.
Yes.
You saw, you conquered.
Yeah. So it was amazing, crazy experience. They treat us like kings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what organization was it?
So this is organized by the Jaguars.
Oh, really?
Because remember now the flag football is technically now part of
the NFL
the NFL support, whatever. So I guess like the season is starting now. So that was kind of like the kickoff.
Okay.
So you have all the coaches from the Jaguars in there.
Really?
They give us kind of like a charla, you know what I'm saying, like to the coaches. And then a charla separately to, the players, the students.
So was Urban Meyer there? Is it Urban Meyer?
You see, by names, I don't know.
Gotcha.
But there was a lot of people in there. There was actually one of them, Moreno, tall. And he was like, we were playing outside in this time.
Yeah.
Because we play indoor and then the outside. And this man, he was like right next to us. Really? And we like yelling or whatever and trying to coach the girls or whatever. And he's like literally like, he was sitting like this. And he was like looking at the game and going like this.
Really?
I don't know who he was, but he was with somebody else. Oh, obviously not a player, because he looked like a
maybe a former player or something
like that. But he was shorter than him.
Oh, okay.
But then indoor, there were like all the players in there, like training, weighting, lifting weights and stuff like that, like conditioning and whatnot.
Oh wow!
So it was pretty cool. Like it was a crazy experience. They treat us, really good. So. Now I can check my that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
was it just your group or there was other?
No, there was all the schools though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, they beat us up, but yeah.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, no, we lost. Like, it's just our girls that they haven't been like trained well.
Girls,
so yeah,
gotcha.
So
that's cool. That's real cool.
But it was a great experience. Though.
Did you get any autographs?
No, I didn't want to be the one. Like say like
you said you.
And I don't even know their names or anything like that.
It's just a guy that works at Target.
I know. Then what you would call the senator, like
right. He's just there for a part-time job.
He's just clinging there. He's like, yeah, why not? Oh man, no, but
like,
it was good.
Who are you? My name is John. Wilson, and I work at the local Target.
If you add like the third, like I will believe it.
The third?
Yeah, the third. Oh yeah, no. He's
a generational player.
Oh man, but yeah, it was good though. It was good.
It was good.
Yeah,
good,
so
man.
it was good.
That's good.
Yeah,
and I'm sure the kids or the girls have fun.
Yes, and it was the whole thing, right? Like in the beginning, they lost the first game. They kinda were about to like get discouraged, but we were kind of like, hey, we're here to have fun.
Gotcha.
And one of the things that I told them is like, hey, listen, who does this? You know, who can actually in your group outside of the team at school can tell you, I've been in an NFL stadium.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and playing there and like, whatever. Even if we got beat up.
Yeah.
Like they haven't been.
Did they use like half the field? Or because I doubt it's the whole field, right?
So no, like inside they did the whole field. On the indoor.
Oh, they had an indoor one?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
Practice facility then?
Dude.
Oh,
the AC in there, I was just like, I move here, bro.
Legit?
Oh yeah. But the outside, we play half. And they have like little ones. They have 3. Okay. Like super cool though, super cool.
Nice.
So it was a great experience. That was Thursday. And life have to keep going. Then Friday, we have some Valentine's Day. But it wasn't that lovely.
No?
For me now.
Oh, for you, because
yeah, so I lost her though.
You lost her?
Yeah, my wife.
You lost your wife?
Yeah, man.
What you mean, bro?
For 6 days, bro.
For 6 days?
For 6 days.
Okay, so you didn't lose her.
I mean, for 6 days, bro, I was lost.
You were lost?
Yes.
Gotcha.
But now I'm found, my friend. Now I'm found, my friend. Back. I saw the light.
She came back to pick you up.
Oh, yeah, she did. No, gotcha. But like, no, it was tough. Obviously, she wasn't here because I lost in the family.
Yeah.
So, like Valentine's Days, or however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't as usual.
Eventful, right?
Because they actually bury her this, Friday morning.
Right.
So I couldn't even like, what can you do? Like, oh baby, I love you. Be all like selfish and stuff like that.
Be my Valentine.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Right. So the weekend I was by myself. So, but a good thing though, like you better start getting ready though.
Oh yeah?
Cause she's fired up. She's in love with Puerto Rico.
Oh nice.
We were talking about like, hey,
I love the people of Puerto Rico.
I love my people.
Puerto Rico.
So I was like, you had to experience that by yourself.
Yeah.
To fall in love with the island.
Right.
Because I tell the stories about like, PR or Dominican Republic or even Greece, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she's like, no, whatever. But I was glad that like.
Right. Because you're an island boy.
Yeah.
You're an island boy.
I'm an island boy.
Right, you're an island boy.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of.
Surfer dude and stuff.
Absolutely. I mean, but you Puerto Rican.
I grew up in Queens down on Long Island.
No, that's a ghetto boy.
Whoa.
Skater boy. That's what I said. Yeah,
skater boy.
Skater. It's a skater
accent.
boy.
Is that accent?
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, bro, but like legit, like I could move though.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, get your license and your stuff because we moving.
I got a license.
No, not driver's license, bro.
So what license?
You're like the thing that you're working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That will be legal over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's across the whole U.S.
Also.
Accepted. It's actually probably accepted national or globally.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Would you move?
Would I move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To PR?
I don't know.
We get some land in a nice like mountain, like overseeing the ocean.
I don't know.
Bro.
I don't know. PR,
Think about it.
PR needs a lot of work.
I mean, we can start.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, bro.
I love my people. I love the people. I love the people. But I don't know if I would live there. It's great for vacation. Maybe 6 months, 6 months.
That was kind of one of my ideas.
I would do a seasonal thing.
Yeah, like 6 and 6, and then I use kind of like the 6 for holidays here, like
Yeah.
Like Thanksgiving,
Christmas,
and in there on that period.
Well, I mean, out there it's fun to be there. For
yeah,
Christmas,
but like
Thanksgiving,
I'd rather be summer over there.
Allá they party.
Well, yeah, but like
Celebran
the way I do it like that is because that way I have the family happy here.
Gotcha.
And then during summer, I'm over there.
So the family go over there.
Yeah. We should do that.
So I remember when we went in November.
Yeah.
Because I remember we went in November.
Yeah.
literally it was like November 5th, 6th.
Mm-hmm.
People already decorated for Christmas.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like they don't play games.
No.
Like Halloween se termina.
De una vez.
De una vez.
El party.
They go Christmas mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, I was like up in like Jayuya, and literally like
desde Jayuya se veían los arbolitos.
Una casa ahí aislada, sin nadie around.
Yeah.
Y que tenía un Santa Claus allá afuera con luces.
Man, Santa Claus llega a Puerto Rico.
Él llega a Puerto Rico, papi.
Yo no sabía.
Él llega.
Man, yo no sabía. No,
él tiene un GPS buenísimo.
Oye, pensaba que te iba a decir que tiene un Jeep, por eso es que sube a la montaña.
También tal vez. Con unos reindeer ahí que lo jalan cuando necesita. Tú sabes,
es un John Deere. Es un John Deere.
Un John Deere. Un John Jeep.
Oh, un John Jeep. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. So.
No, but I kind of like the idea though.
But I mean, it would be nice to have like a piece of property out there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. It's just like, and on that one, I feel like we all agree. There's peace. Like that was one of the things that like she's like, I don't get it. People are not stressed here. They're all happy.
No, but no trabajo. I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
I'd be happy too.
No, what's crazy though is my experience. Like that's how I felt.
Right?
Que la gente no trabaja. Like we went to
bro,
Walmart.
like, dude,
we went to
we're gonna get canceled, bro.
No. We went to Walmart, bro.
Right.
At 11,
and it was empty. Nobody was.
En Manatí.
Yeah.
Loco. Cuando yo te digo, it looked like Black Friday.
Packed.
So
people work.
The parking lot packed. No, people buying. Like, I'm like, yo, it's Thursday morning.
So there's money though.
¿Dónde están los que están trabajando?
They were attending people at Walmart.
Bro.
I mean,
literally, when I say like filas, bro. Like, literally.
You know what happened?
Like, they couldn't have the automatics weren't running only because they needed people to run.
It was probably like more women's, right? More females.
No, that was de todo, bro.
Bueno, because un sueldo allá da.
De todo. ¿Será?
Eso es.
¿Será?
Yeah.
¿Será?
Sí,
así me mudo. Sí.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Like, for real. It's just like...
Dude, it was insane.
But I would do that. I would do 6 and 6.
Yeah.
I would do that. Just to try.
Half and half.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you still have to have some, like, gringo income.
Yeah. Call me Creamer.
Hey. Call me Creamer.
Half and half.
Call me Creamer.
Half and half.
Call me Creamer.
Half and half.
En Puerto Rico.
Half and half.
En Puerto Rico.
Half and half. En Florida. Half and half.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man.
No, bro, pero...
So, tú estás como que muy reflexionado hoy.
Sí, bro.
Te veo como que muy...
Es que me vi un café antes de venir para acá y estoy...
Oh, sí.
Estoy reflexionando.
Estás reflexionando. Sin ir al baño, ¿no?
Muchacho, la mano la tengo así porque estoy sudado, nervioso, es que estoy así.
De verdad.
I need like a spinner, like thing.
¿The fidget spinners?
Ya, porque tengo ansiedad.
Pero dime, cuéntame.
¿Qué te digo, papi? No. Man, este tipo me va a hacer llorar aquí.
Señoras, me lloran porque llorar no puedo.
No. It's like when I got here, right?
To the United States.
Yeah, to the United
To the church.
No, bro, to the studio, man. To the studio.
Okay.
Did I ask you, you know, what's there? What's going to happen after death? And you look at me like, come on, bro, like depression again, dude? Like, you start rebuking stuff. I was like, no.
I'm not sure where you're going.
I was like, no, for real. And I will ask that question to whoever is listening, like, you know, what's after death?
Yeah.
¿Qué hay después de la muerte? Right? And it was a question that it was just there, pounding in my head.
Yeah.
Because of loss, right? Like, grandma passed away, great woman. And he was just like, dude, like, you know, why?
Yeah.
Right?
But you got time to spend with her recently.
Thank God, yes. We went on November.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we were there, and that was the most beautiful time that we spent with her. She was so, like, she wasn't, like, so happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know at least, you know, I did a little bit. You know, obviously, I didn't know her that much. It's not my biological grandma.
Right.
It's Angelique's grandma.
Yeah.
But I did what I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be there. And now that we're talking, I feel like it was unconsciously, because one of the things that I mentioned to Angelique and to people that I talked about her is that she reminded me a lot to my grandma.
Gotcha.
A lot. Like same complexity, long black, like hair. Super lovely woman. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of like stories. Like a lot of history, a lot of wisdom.
Yeah.
And every time that she would talk to me, like she would literally like something in me would spark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it would remind me of my grandma, and I would feel like I was talking to her.
Yeah.
So I would do anything and everything as long as I was with her to please her. Like, I need this, and I will bring her. I will fit her. I will like do her hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I will sit just in there and listen to her stories about her saying that there's a guy in the TV that is in love with her. But she cannot tell people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it will create issues in his career. So even, like the whole story, she was in love with like a TV, character, whatever. And things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like your grandpa, or Yadi's grandpa. When you were talking about the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to like destroy their dreams or whatever.
Emilio. Mi amor, Emilio.
Mira, no me quiere. Se fue con Cristina en el caballo.
Ay, Emilio.
Pero él después que graba, él viene y me visita. I was like, well, grandma, just let me know when he knocks because I don't want to be here. So those are like beautiful like memories, right? And it kind of reminds me like, man, I even though like she didn't do anything for me, right? Because I didn't know her.
Yeah.
I met her when I married my wife.
Right.
So technically, like when I realized I was being nice, obviously, because I'm nice to everybody and I love viejitos though. Yeah. Like for me, that's one of the most beautiful things. And also I had the same experience with her grandpa, but with him I was more close because he lived here with us.
Yeah.
But now I realized that it's just like I was doing with Abuela Luz what I didn't do, in the last years with my blood grandma.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew that like in my head, it was just like, okay, well, that's there. But it's still there. Like it didn't cause anything. I was just like, okay, well, at least we were in there and blah, blah.
Yeah.
Then yesterday, well, no, the 17th of February, me and my sisters, we're talking about our pastora, in DR, the Dominican Republic, and how beautiful woman she was. As long as we were there, even after that, like she came a couple times and visited and whatever. Because Pastor Matiel, he came here and preached, here a beautiful preaching about the
clay.
The clay. He actually does that.
Oh, nice.
When he was kid, he was a potter.
Nice.
So, but he brings all the stuff and preach or whatever.
Just not Harry.
No. He's no.
An actual potter.
Yeah, no, not Harry. No. So, come on, bro. I mean, thank you for making me laugh.
No problem.
But the whole thing is right. Like we talking, and I even threw a joke in there. Like literally, when we about to descend to heaven, they're gonna ascend. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Descend.
Oh yeah. True.
I don't want to descend.
I was upside down. That's why. I was looking down. So we ascended. They take us to a tour, right? And the only two people that were in heaven, it was them too. Because in my head, I was like, they were like so perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were like the true representation of Jesus' love and God's love and all that stuff. Like, and they did all that without expecting anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we talking and whatnot. And even mommy was just like, oh yeah, I need to call, because I need to go and see her. She was in New York. And unfortunately she was sick. They found like these weird, rare cancer. So whatever. So she was there, but Friday, I get the news that she passed away. She went with Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And dude, like that literally like hit me so bad because like I said, like she meant a lot in my life. I mean, both of them meant a lot in my life.
Yeah.
Because the way that we end up in DR, it wasn't the best, right? Like technically we escaped from a very like painful, relationship, marriage, whatever you like, a household. And we technically like, escape. If you look at it that way, we escape. And without knowing us, they opened the doors of their house, the church. They love us like we were family.
Yeah.
We saw all their kids, born, grew up. We, what I'm saying? Like, so we were there. And it shocked me so much because obviously, like, it broke my heart. I didn't have no words. And I was texting Pastor Matiel. Oye, mi amigo, y que tratando de ser gringo, Matiel. Mattel. So, texting Pastor Matiel, and nothing was coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no words, no expression. And I'm like, I can't. And I literally like wrote it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? But I there's nothing that I can literally like, put on paper,
express,
or on voice or anything that would justify, like how I feel. And the reason why I said that is because he posted a picture of her, and then everything that he posted he wrote on the comment, it was just literally encouragement to everybody.
Wow.
Uplifting us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in a so painful moment,
right,
he never put like the focus on him.
Right.
He never said like, oh, my beloved one, I'm going to miss you or anything like that. It was more like, pouring life to us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how in the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to write in here, dude, I'm with pain. Like, I'm in pain with you.
Yeah.
I'm here for whatever you need. And as I'm going thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still like, it keeps hitting me more and more and more. And obviously I expressed that. I said the reason why I couldn't do that. And I apologize, and one of the things is like, I'm sorry because I wasn't a good son. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's not because I was a bad kid, you know what I'm saying? Or anything like that. Or he got me out of trouble a lot of times, but what kid doesn't do that? Right.
Yeah.
But the reason why I said that is because I never, give back to them. I never show my gratitude, or my gratefulness to them, for everything that they did in my life. And not only to them, to anybody, that have done anything to me. And I mean, if you listening or whatever, like I'm sorry, I'm sorry that I haven't been grateful, and that I haven't said thank you for what you've done in my life, because yes, I'm grateful to God, but most of the time we forget that God used humans, to show his love, to move, to talk. And most of the time he's just like, oh yeah, God, you're so good.
Right.
You got me out of trouble.
Right.
But we never think about like,
the vessel.
Exactly. The person that like woke up super like in the morning when like, I don't know what time, when they got the news that like you OD, and they go and pick you up.
Right.
They're not your blood. They're nobody, like you're saying, like, and they go and leave their family and go pick you up. And, his wife is waiting for me in the house,
right,
with a blanket, a bed, and food. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and he was constantly, that hit me though. That hit me. And it was just like, like all day, Friday, I was just like every second, just crying, you know what I'm saying? And obviously I cannot ask God for forgiveness. I cannot ask them for forgiveness. They're no longer here. Yeah. Right. But my midday, I kind of sit down and I meditated, and I got quiet. I was just like, you know what? Enough of me, enough of my pain, enough of, pointing fingers at me and lacerating myself. Right. And I stayed quiet, and God gave me peace. And he said, like, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
It's not over. What you feeling, is not like just, boberia tuya, like crazy stuff, that came from you.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's a grateful heart. That's a humble heart.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody owes anything to you. People could have left you die. People could have left you get, freeze.
Yeah.
Without a roof, without food. They don't, what I'm saying? They're not obligated to do that.
Yeah.
But they did it because they love me. Right. And they didn't do it either to get anything from you or from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just did what I would do.
Right. It's like the Samaritan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, like, the time is not over. You still have people.
Yeah.
that you can give back. Yeah. Right. And in a way he said, like, good, like, cause you cannot have the same heart, like a giving heart, but you weren't away. Like, you weren't looking at the big picture, like, yeah, it's good to do good, but it's not about the good deeds.
Right.
Right. Also too, the Bible said, give honor to whom honor
is due. Yeah.
So it's like, bro, that I was just like, no way. No wonder, right? Why? Like, no wonder why I feel that emptiness, in my heart. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, because we know when people do things for us, right? When they don't have to, but we keep walking. We feel like it's just like, oh yeah, you had to because you are such and such. Mm-hmm. That's your job. You're a pastor, or you know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing that probably some of them they might need that uplifting, like, feeling that, like, hey, what they doing is not in vain.
Right.
Maybe they don't feel it like God verbally like saying, but when I turn around and say, like, hey, thank you, like, or simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look at me. This is my family.
Yeah.
Thanks to you one day extending your hand to me, it got me where I'm at today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this could be possible, right?
So it's like, bro, like that blew my head, my mind, everything. Yeah. And now I see this. I see, like, loved ones, human beings in a different perspective, though. Like, I see what's next after death as a true happiness. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we do the things that, like, we're supposed to be doing, when we're grateful, when we are loving, human beings without expecting anything, in return from other people. Yeah. When we give whatever it is, even like money, without expecting, like, or looking at, like, oh, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, or why would I give you my shoes? Or, like, if you're home and you need a shirt, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me giving it to you, like, thinking in my head, like, you better give it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so is that now is like completely different. Now it's like, dang it, I need to start calling, people. I need to, like, be there more often. We loved ones, we not, like, we family, we not family, whether they're close or no.
Right.
They impacted my life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I know, like, even though, like, for example, like, I know I cannot stop, the trajectory of their lives. Right. I cannot change their destiny.
Yeah.
If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen regardless. But I can make, their last, days, years, como bueno.
Yeah.
Tú sabes, que ellos sepan que lo que sea que hicieron, they did it. Even they did it for God. God, he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful thing, though. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, man, I'm telling you, though. Like, and I feel like God wants everybody, to go through that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily through the loss and the pain like that, but like through the experience of, realizing, this is the love of God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
kind of what really matters.
Right.
Yeah. So it's crazy, right? Because this weekend we celebrated my daughter's birthday again in South Florida,
right?
With the other side of the family. And I did that intentionally, right? So I did that because, obviously we had Johnny's family on this side,
right?
The house is not so big in the sense of having so many people, but I was like, you know what? Let me take time to go down south, take her down south. That way, it's a closer place for my side of the family to gather, right? And in my mom's house, I know my mom is going to appreciate that. She's going to find it special. So people that know me or that don't know me. So my mom a couple years ago in 2023 had a stroke, massive stroke, right?
Yeah.
So we were here. She was out there. And, fortunately, everything turned out well.
Yeah.
Right. But it was a huge scare for the family.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, todo mundo se juntó en el hospital. La fueron,
right.
La vieron. Everybody saw each other. Yeah, baby. Right. And so we made sure that year, the family made sure that year to celebrate Thanksgiving together. right?
Right, yeah.
And so, todo el mundo estaba con ese ánimo de que, vamos a juntarnos, life is too short, this and that. So we got together for Thanksgiving. So one of my dad's family members for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, the portrait we took, the picture, she made it like a canvas.
Oh, nice.
For my mom. And so they have it at their house.
Oh, that's so cool. So
we're there, right? And the family got together and, we're at Ellie's party and stuff. And so la gente they're looking at the photo.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, oh, man, when was that? It was Thanksgiving of 2023. Well, everybody in the room, we hadn't really seen each other since that Thanksgiving. That picture. And so I go, yeah, you guys see that picture? I go, that picture was the last time we all hung out.
Dude.
As a family. And so everybody's like, they're in disbelief. They're like, no way. Like, that was a year and a half ago, this and that. And I go, correct.
Yeah.
I go, that's why I made sure to do this party here on purpose. Yeah, we're almost done. Right?
Yeah, so at least they use that as an excuse for, to bring everybody together.
Right. But it made them realize, like, and it's kind of like what you're saying is that, a lot of times we get caught up in life and, we get so distracted and we get so, in our zone and in our bubble that we forget to sometimes take out time for family, for those people that mean, something to us that, not that other people don't, but that we don't get the time to see them all the time.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Express it all the time.
Yeah.
Right. And so, to me, it was a big deal because last year I tried to make that effort, right. Yeah. To get everybody together and then work. But it was able to work this year. Some people were missing or whatever, but, but it's a reflection, of, sometimes we wait too long.
Yeah.
To give people their flowers. Right. When they're alive and we can just give them their flowers now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's a good reflective, opportunity.
Oh yeah.
To be like, hey, I'm gonna celebrate you. I'm gonna give you your flowers now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be for, a birthday or
no, exactly.
It can just be for
any reason, whatever. Just randomly call people.
Right. Like, hey, I appreciate you.
Yeah. Because that was my thing, right? Like one of the things that gets me is like, and I respect, everybody that does those things or whatnot. But I don't like, and the when they do el velorio or whatever, the people go in there and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, que fulano.
The reflections.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, dude, like, you saw me today after 20 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I truly meant that to you, like the right thing to do would be like, before I die, said those things to me.
Yeah.
Talk about people about me like that. Brag about me. And dude, that's crazy because now that we're talking about this, it's like,
it's a card, baby.
That teach me, like if God, like, you know what I'm saying, like everything that Jesus has done, and did for us, and He died, on the cross, for us. He died, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's not like that we went to his, his velorio, you know what I'm saying,
right.
But then not even that, you know what I'm saying, like we don't recognize, even that,
right?
That like, but then, we want to show everybody else, like, oh yeah, what that person meant to me or whatever.
Right.
So, I mean, if you're listening to this, like, don't wait until I'm dying or something like that.
No, tell people now.
To visit me in the hospital or to visit my freaking coffin thing and then cry on it and bring me flowers and say like,
or whatever.
Yeah. North, south, east or west. East or west. But now, dude, like, I'm telling you, and it's getting cold in here though. Florida is back again.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I don't get it, but it's a good thing though.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a good thing that is getting cold.
Yeah,
because this is right for what I'm about to tell you.
For what are you
so this show, is being sponsored by royaltybride.com.
Yes, sir.
When we wear it,
live it, Walk it.
Walk it.
Talk it.
And talk it.
Yes, sir.
So if you even in Chicago right now,
Yeah.
still snowing.
I'm sure it's cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, go to Bright. Again, why I'm saying Bright.
Because your bride just came back.
That's why. That's why. Go to royaltybride.com. Chose any hoodie, any shirt.
Yeah.
Sweater. Anything. Go in there. Look at like the selection that we have.
Yes.
And if you type R2S, you get
congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Pay your bill.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Offer code not valid.
No, we're just kidding. It's a family-owned business. So if you purchase one of those, you helping us, spread the gospel.
Right.
Because
hey, we know about you because of Relajando en Serio.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just send them a letter.
Right.
Go ahead and follow us on social media.
Right.
And they have a special shirt for us.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you buy 2 shirts or 2 hoodies and you ask for Relajando en Serio shirt,
yeah,
they will send you a special shirt for us.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It might be signed from us.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool though. For
cool. I want one.
Well, you have to buy two hoodies or 2 shirts though.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. So yeah, no, it's it takes a lot. You were talking to us earlier and telling us your story and telling us kind of the what went through your head, what the moments you had, reflective moments.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to acknowledge, certain things, especially when you feel maybe you haven't done enough or expressed enough.
Yeah.
So I commend you, right? Because it takes a lot to come sometimes to that acceptance, that, hey, perhaps I could have done more.
Right.
But, I acknowledge that I didn't, right?
Yeah.
But there's still more to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Because, sadly that person is gone, but they knew Christ. And so, because they knew Christ, we know where they're going.
Oh, yeah.
But, God has still opportunity for us, to continue that mission.
No, absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when we encounter people like that in our lives, obviously we have to have our ears very tuned,
yeah,
to the voice of God.
Right.
Because he's constantly talking to us,
yeah,
right? Like we have this misconception that, the only way that he can talk to us is in a secret place. And he's a voice like, with echo and very like manly, right? And it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like that. It's through people, when people come to you and, and give you an advice, give you a word of encouragement. Right. We have our ears tuned. We know that that was God in the right time, in the right place, our right moment. Obviously, we need to learn how to identify his voice. And the only way to do that is spending time with him, reading the word of God and meditating on his word. Because otherwise anybody can come to you and give you an advice or give you, a word of encouragement that doesn't make sense.
Right.
Which talking about that, and I know it's like completely off topic, but that we've been talking about this prophet, I don't know if it's okay to say the name, but I will give you a hint.
Okay.
He has a nose pierce and tattoos and dreadlocks. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No clue.
Well, don't worry about it. So the whole thing is, I tell you later off the air. So this prophet, it recorded like a reel or something like that, and he was talking about prophets, right? The God is the head. Prophets are the mouth and the eyes of God. Okay. Right? And they don't belong to the body of Christ. And he said, that's why I'm not considered a Christian. Because Christians are the body of God. Not me. I'm not. I'm not a Christian.
Okay.
So that kind of like went over. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying anything negative. All I'm saying is like the only way that we know that what that man is actually saying is true is like if we are tuned with God.
Yeah.
If we actually spending time with God, reading the word of God, he will give us discernment. Like
Right.
Well,
yeah. I mean, the Bible says you weigh the prophecies.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like you were saying, like, so, but stuff like that, it's just like, and he's running on the internet. You know what I'm saying, and a lot of stuff, and a lot of people like that, and and reposting and stuff like that. I'm like,
so he's not a Christian, but
apparently not, because he's not part of the body of Christ. So we are, the church is.
Okay, but he's not.
But he's not, because he's with the head. You know what I'm saying?
Anatomy 101.
Yeah.
Says the head is part of the body.
I mean, hey.
Well,
well.
Sure.
But yeah, man.
We
So,
are the body. Where is he going? Why is his love not showing? Jesus is the way. He is the way. Remember that song? That was a good song,
yes,
man.
yes.
That was a great song.
Ese no era de 90102?
90210. Man.
You know what I'm saying.
Some of these people don't even know what that is, dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
We are the body. I used to love the guy's raspy voice.
Man.
Wherever he's home. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
That's so good, though. That's so good.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, like, I love what we do. I love my people of vibraradio.fm.
Yes, Vibra Radio.
So I love you guys. We love you guys. Thanks for everything that you guys do. Thanks for always tuning in. Not always on Wednesdays, which we actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
But throughout the week,
Yes.
we are 24/7 radio station. So
We are.
we are always popping.
Whenever you need some positivity,
Yeah.
you ever need some, good new music.
Oh, bro.
New music.
Yeah. Papi.
Log in to vibraradio.fm. Where music meets ministry. You know?
Hey. I'm getting better on this board, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. No, but like we glad to be here. We glad that you guys are there.
Yeah.
Not that we don't want you here or we don't want to be there.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say like, get away from us
No.
or stay over there and we stay here.
Right. Come close. Subscribe.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
YouTube.
You know what we should
Facebook.
do? We should plan like a live show.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. We can go to like, I don't know, like Facebook or something like that, or YouTube, and we do a live show.
You know what's crazy? So remember the other day last week,
Yeah.
right? Not saying levanto mis manos.
Yes.
Right? And so we were like, yo, what if we, were to have, segments, where we did like worship segments, stuff like that. So can you believe I had my brother text me, right? Before the show aired and everything.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, bro, wow, you guys should do a once a month live.
Oh.
A worship set. And I was like, yo, you know what's crazy? I was like, we actually in the studio, we're talking about maybe, who knows, doing that.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool though.
So yeah, that'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be good.
So I'm there and I'm like, talking to Johnny, and Johnny was like, yeah, it would be cool if you guys got that, what is it? The Spring Hills worship guy to be on the show.
Hey, Pastor Tim, I got his, we that would be good. I was thinking more like Pastor Angelique, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, also, but I know she's a little more, she's
shy. She's shy.
with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean,
no, but I like that idea. I like that idea.
We have the talent around us.
Oh yeah, I like that.
We just need to bring them.
It's you busy though.
Bring them on the boat.
That's why you busy.
Bring them on the boat.
Bring him on the boat.
Bring him on the boat.
Bring him on the boat.
Row your boat.
Bring it on the boat.
Worship.
Bring it on the boat.
Right?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying.
So yeah, I mean, we got, like I said, Angelique.
No, I like it.
Because I mentioned Angelique to Johnny, and Johnny was like, "Oh, I don't know if Angelique's gonna do it," because
Yeah, no, I like it.
But once a month, man. Just
I'm down.
Bless the folk.
Hey,
bless the folk.
Bless the folk.
Bless the folk.
We play folk music. Oh. I don't know.
No, it'd be worship.
No, we have to cover every genre.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, no, we could do an interview with Pastor Tim, and
that would be pretty cool though.
And then we could have a segment, man.
Yeah, Yeah, I can kind of like reach out and see like.
I'm sure he plays an instrument or something.
Oh yeah, no, he plays
worships.
guitar, drums, keys,
Nice,
and he leads worship on.
One man band.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I can reach out. I know they're like super busy because it's just recently opened their church.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he's the Gen C, the next gen pastor.
Okay.
And I guess like creative pastor too.
Gotcha.
So they're kind of like busy. But I mean, when I talked to him last time, he was super like, it don't matter. You let me know and we make it happen. Yeah.
So if anybody doesn't know, the Spring Hills, right?
Yeah.
Spring Hills, they're a worship group that they kind of do pop up worship sessions.
It don't matter where you are, they pop up.
Yeah, with youth, young adults, anybody, and they go around different churches.
Yeah.
I don't know have they made it out of state yet.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
It'd be cool if they do one in Chicago.
That would be cool.
Connect with Viva Radio.
Hey. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. Weba.
Mama, don't do that, Mama. Mama. Ellie. Don't do that.
It's like, he's not working, Dad.
Don't break my phone.
He's not working.
Expensive.
Oh my God.
My phone is as expensive as eggs now,
No, bro, but like.
Lo huevo tan caro, bro. You saw Waffle House charging 50 cents?
Yeah, extra, bro.
That's crazy. Extra.
Extra.
Está pasado, brother.
Oh my une.
Mi gente, if you have not subscribed to our page, please go. We have multiple pages.
We have multiple pages.
Para los gustos se hicieron los colores.
Y para lo.
Y relajando está en todo color.
Blanco y negro, full color, HDR H111.
Yes, sir.
4K, 8K,
right.
Triple K.
Whatever. Pick a color on the rainbow.
Yeah, just whatever you want.
Estamos.
We there.
YouTube, Instagram.
3D, 4D.
Spotify. iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
Vibra Radio.
Ya tú sabes.
TuneIn Radio.
Rumba.
Rumba también?
No, I'm just.
Oh, Rumba.
Rumba.
Rumba Radio. No, wrong radio.
I mean, we can convert them though. Yeah.
TikTok, right?
Yes, we on TikTok.
Yes.
We on X.
Instagram.
Spotify. Facebook, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, you name it. Whatever you have.
Potatoes, lambs,
anything.
You name it.
Mm-hmm. We there. Yeah.
We're there.
We there, but I know
available to you.
And to you, and to you, and to you.
To make you laugh.
And to you.
And maybe to make you cry. I don't know.
I mean, it's okay to cry though. It's okay. Yeah. It's actually pretty good to cry though.
It is healthy. It cleans your tear ducts.
Yes. And it heals your soul.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Soften your heart.
Right. But also laughter is good medicine for the heart.
They said that you have to, like that saying that is like 1 apple a day, whatever, keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
Well, it's like relajando en serio a day.
Yeah. And there's enough episodes to go
going there.
For months.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a year, but for months.
It will give you like plenty of life.
Yes.
More than Abraham.
Yes. More than Abraham.
More than Abraham.
His father Abraham had many sons and father Abraham. If you're listening to Vibra Radio, now let's go praise the Lord.
Yeah.
You know why I say that?
Why?
Because in a couple minutes,
we're going to praise the Lord.
They're going to put some music on Vibra Radio.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned for more music.
That's right. Music.
Yeah. And if you just got here, don't go away.
No,
don't go. Just crank that volume up.
Right.
Do some dishes, eat some food,
right.
And wait for 10 p.m. when we have the repeat. Dale. Yo pensé que te iba a seguir.
No.
Oh.
Se me fue el gas.
Se te fue el gas. Bueno, devuélvanle el gas, papá. Ya tú sabes, mi hermano. Te quiero.
That's right.
We talk.
Cuídate.
Ya tú sabes.
Mucho amor.
Y paz.
Y bendiciones.
Aleluya.
Adora.